Welcome to day 50 of 75 days with Jesus. It's been a bit, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think almost over the half. What's half of 75? Yes, I think we're over the halfway mark a long time ago, and we're at day 50. We're almost there. Almost there. I've just started my second semester, and I'm gonna I have a practical like an hour and a half later. I have a practical, so I'll have to pay for that. But other than that, I just wanted to reflect on yesterday's video, and I think one thing I just want to say is renew your minds, guys. Renew your minds. Renew your minds and remind yourselves that you are His servants. You are His children, right? Your life is in His hands. Remind yourselves. Renew your minds, right? Renew your minds. Trust what I'm saying. Renew your minds. Renew your minds. Constantly remind yourself that you are His, that you are loved, that you are welcomed. Trust and believe that. Yesterday I went through after reading this comment, I also got to a point where I knew that this has gotten performative, right? Because if performance needs, like, you need to plan a performance, like you need to know exactly what you're doing, right? It's gotten performative where I no longer post authentic content. I just post content that seems, I just post content that seems click worthy, or it's worth the clicks. I no longer post it. I no longer posted the authenticity of my walk with God, right? And now, since the ideas had plateaued, right, I just had nothing else to do. And the problem is, I knew that I need to post. I just didn't know what else to post. Why? Because I was depending on myself. I was relying on myself and my own ideas and my own ideas. I was expecting my own mind to come up with an idea about God. Mind you, God is His own big idea, right? And I knew, you know what, something's up here. And today I just went to classes and I came back. After eating, I just read the book of Luke. I had been reading it. I just read chapter 17 to 19. Yes, I read 3 chapters, remember? And I just kept on reading and reading and reading. And I just kept on reading and reading and reading. And I just kept on reading about the goodness of God and things I didn't see there before. I just kept on reading again and again and again. And one thing that helped me with it renewed my mind again and again and again, right? It renewed my mind again and again and again, and it reminded me for sure that my life is in His hand totally, right? That I should stop so much putting pressure on finding notes, click worthy or clickbaity content, and focus more on actually doing this, actually portraying what it actually means to follow Jesus, right? There are days where it just seems as boring as ever, but even in those mundane days, God teaches you something. Even in those days where you feel like I don't have anything to talk about, it is in those days that God shows you something, that God reminds you, remember, come back. Well, you're getting out of the way now. Come back. You're leaving the path now. Come back, right? Come back, right? There was just a sign for me to just come back, go back into His presence, go back into Him, go back. I just need to go back. It's not funny, guys. Take it on.
Purify my dreams as I cover my face so they can see your face in me. Father, teach me how to fall in love with simple things. Surely I will give you glory for eternity. And you are all I need. Once upon a time the mustard tree was just a seed. Grow my faith.
I'm back for my practical. Immediately when I got back, I made some food. I'm actually currently making the food right now. I put them in air fryer and microwave just to defrost, and air fry just to cook my potatoes up. And then after that, I want to leave because I have a meeting at 6:30. It's currently 5:15. It's usually 17:16, so it's quarter past 5 now. And I have a meeting at 6:30 that I want to attend. That's on campus, so I'm gonna do that when it comes close to the time. But as for now, I just want to cook, but also be ahead and actually start reading what I need to read before it gets too late. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do that right now, and I'll see you guys tonight after the meeting. And yeah, that would have been my entire day. A very good God. We serve a God that listens, that knows, understands you, that understands your journey. I want to say we serve an understanding God. We serve a God that listens to you. Even when you crash out, He listens to you and gives advice based on that. Because yesterday I talked about how I was just I was just out of ideas, because the content was not coming from an authentic side. It was coming from a side of trying to get views, of trying to help others. Yes, trying to give advice and motivation and all that. And one thing I always had this mindset of, you know what, I don't want to share too much about God or what He's done in my life, because it I don't know, it always made me, it made me think that I was selfish for thinking that I am selfish for speaking about God and what He's done in my life. I don't know where I got that, but it's always been in my mind constantly that I am selfish. I will be selfish if I talk about the goodness of God in my life and how He has been taking me along this journey. But then it clicked, right? This is still my journey with God, no one else's, right? And the whole purpose of these 75 days with Jesus is for me to share my journey with Jesus, to share my walk with God with you guys. I was not meant to now try to accommodate everyone else. I was just meant to show you guys how God is showing up in my life. I was just meant to be a beacon, a light. That's all I was meant to, a vessel of Christ, not now your whole God, right? And I was like, I really miss making content documenting my day or how I went and what I did with God and what He has led me to do and what I learned, right? I mean, there's a lot of things we learn from God daily, right? And there's a lot of things that sometimes are not these big cliches, these big aha moments, but some days are just those simple days where He will teach you what He taught you 2 years ago. One thing I think I read today when I was reading the book of Luke, I think it was in one of the chapters. It's about this widow and this I think it was a judge who did not believe in God, but this widow kept on insisting for the judge to listen and listen to her, and the widow pleaded until the judge listened and gave her whatever she needs, and at the end Jesus explained that it's that type of faith of constantly going back to God, praying, because it was the parable of the prayer, yes, and you pray and you keep on insisting. You keep on insisting with God. You keep on praying and keep on. I know it's not annoying, but keep on knocking at His door. Keep on knocking at God. Keep on knocking on God's door. Keep on knocking every single day. Knock. And something I want to encourage you just to knock, because something I think is helped me a lot is to talk to God daily. Like get that kind of annoying and talk to God whatever situation I'm in. God, how are you? Because I do that every day. I do that whether I'm sitting alone or I do that with God. I was like, God, how was your day? How you doing? I always do that, right? I want to keep on knocking, right? And I want to show you guys that knocking, and I want to show you guys exactly how He's been leading me. That's the whole purpose of this video, is to document this journey with Jesus, my journey with God. It's not our journey, it's my journey, and it's your journey. Respectively, you all have individual journeys. You all working in different walks of life. Yes, you're all united by Christ, but we're all working in different walks with Him. I think it's one thing that I learned today, just now. I was reminded that, remember here, you're here to share your life, share your story, share what I have done in your life, right, forward, so that others can see God, so others can see His goodness, can see His love, can see His mercy through me. I always thought of I sound really, like, I don't know why I caught this, right? It's like, I think I saw it somewhere online, talked about how I always thought about myself. When I talk too much about myself, or when I talk too much about what God has done in my life, I'm taking away from what He's done. I'm taking away from His kids meeting Him. But it's because of these testimonies that most of God's children come back home. It's because of these testimonies. It's because of the relatability. It's because you can see that God has met me here and He has taken me this far. It's because of Him alone. It is your journey with God. Let it be your journey with God. Don't share with anyone else. Let it be your journey with God. Right? Don't seek perfection. This is what I was doing with the entire time I was posting. I was seeking, valid topics, valid things that people might gel with, people might like. But remembering that I'm here with God, I want to show you the true self that God has created. Let's walk together. Let's walk together and do it authentically. Do it authentically. And yeah. What else? Yes, just do it authentically.